Hello, everyone. Man of Horror here, Simone. Um, just wanted to do a video today and talk about something that I'm very excited for, and I know a lot of other people in the horror uh, community are excited for, and that is Gun Interactive's next game about this guy, the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. The NECA figure here. Um, I'm really excited and can't wait for this game. Um, the reveal trailer was incredible and already showed what we already know is common from Gunn, which is love and care and authenticity to the characters and to the franchise of the movie that they're adapting, which is one of the reasons why I'm so excited, because these are fans who know how to make good shit making a good adaptation. They're fans who know how to make good shit that are adapting something into a game, something that they love, they care about. And again, we know that Gunn can do this because we saw Friday the 13th, and I mean, you know, love or hate that game, I absolutely love it. Uh, for a whole lot of reasons more than just it being a great adaptation of Friday the 13th. There's a lot of personal reasons I love that game. Just because of the people that it introduced me to, that I found because of that game. I really look at Gunn's Friday the 13th game as a doorway into the larger horror community that I was lacking, that I just didn't have where I grew up. So there's a lot of reasons to like it for that. But the authenticity, again, I mean, look at the Jasons. In that game, they look like they were ripped right out of the movies and put in the game. Kane Hodder was playing Jason. Every Jason, like the environments all look great. Again, they look like just right out of the movies. The Easter eggs, it was all there. God knows what to do. They know how to do it. They care. They love more than any other studio, I think. That does adaptations. So I can't wait to see what they bring to Texas Chain Saw Massacre, the game. It's going to play very different than Friday the 13th, which is a good thing. It's not going to be the same exact game, layout, mechanics, all going to be very different. And that makes total sense. 100% on board with that. Again, Leatherface, the trailer, Wes Keltner even said himself, something they want to bring to Leatherface is he doesn't flinch at this stuff, right? He's cutting into him, blood hits him, he doesn't even blink. So they're bringing a real, viciousness and a real, like, this is my job, this is what I do to Leatherface, I'm excited to see what kind of Leatherface we get, because we know we're getting, I think it's called the Butcher. I think just a standard Leatherface. But I'm sure we'll get Pretty Lady Leatherface, Old Woman Leatherface. I'm curious to see if those will play different, even though it's the same guy. But they're almost like different personalities. Like the Old Lady Leatherface never used a chainsaw. And Leatherface takes on those roles mentally, so he changes his personality. So I'm wondering if in the game those will affect him in a way that, like, Pretty Lady plays different than Old Lady, or Old Lady plays different than standard version, outside of them, hopefully they're not just skin swaps. I'm very interested to see how Leatherface is going to move around the map along with his other family members, because his family's involved in this too. So that'll be fun. Having the family around, and you get to play Leatherface, and we assume the cook. We assume because they're both on the poster, the cook and the hitchhiker. along with some brand new, custom-made, original family members just for this game, which can't wait to see that. I know Gunn's gonna kill it. But yeah, I'm interested to see how they're gonna get Leatherface and his family members to move around the map, because Jason morphed and could shift. And that kind of made sense for Jason, because in the movies he would always pop up out of nowhere and it was like he teleported, especially in part 8. He'd be way over here and all of a sudden they just turn and boom, he's over there. So the morphing and shifting kind of made sense. I don't see that working for Leatherface, because there's nothing supernatural about this guy. He's psychotic and, a cannibal and all this, wears people's faces, but he's 100% human. So I'm very curious if they're going to have some sort of extra mobility aspect there for Leatherface. Like maybe there's trails around the map that only he and the family members can use, so it works kind of like shift or morph, but it's him going through the trails to get to different places, like shortcuts. I'm sure God can come up with something far better than that. But yeah, so there's got to be something, because he's not going to morph or shift around the map. It's not going to be that. That's Jason's thing. They'll do something very different for Leatherface. I'm interested to see if it's gonna, what the versus is gonna be. Is it gonna be 2v3, 3v3, 3v4? Like what's that gonna be? Because it's going to be more than one killer. On Jason, it was 1v7 or 8 if Tommy got called, I guess. But again, Jason morph shift. He could do all that. He could cover a map real good, especially if someone knew how to do good map control. So I'm wondering if maybe the family is meant to be map control, in that Leatherface should patrol this section, and maybe the cook patrols this section, maybe the hitchhiker patrols this section. So that way the players who are the killers are always controlling parts of the map until they whittle down the survivors. That could solve a mobility issue. Maybe there is no, shift or morph equivalent. Maybe it's the team of the killers that are the map control. But I can't wait to see what it's going to be like. I would assume the fighting back is going to have to be different, because again, Leatherface and his family are 100% human. So you can't blast them with a shotgun multiple times and they just get up. You can't bash them repeatedly with pipes or bats or an axe or, something like that, and they keep coming. Maybe they take damage over time because they're human. It can slow them down. I know it's a video game and there have to be certain, liberties taken, but again, Gunn's real, big on that authenticity. So maybe, I don't know. There isn't much fighting back in TCM. There's a lot of just running away. I think the biggest damage Leatherface ever took was in, number 2, he gets the chainsaw in the gut, which he couldn't survive. I mean, it's just hanging there in his gut, and then he get blown up. And then, the remake, he gets his arm hacked off. But, he doesn't take big damage like Jason takes, because he can't. He's human. So, that'll be interesting to see what they do with that. This game's a prequel, so I don't foresee us killing Leatherface or his family. Again, video game, you could change history, and they could do all that, but maybe it's escapes only. And then escapes will be interesting because it's a house on a road in Texas. It's not some camp way out in the middle of the woods somewhere. So it has traffic, as we see the trucker at the end of the movie, and then that other guy, the pickup truck that Sally gets away in. So is there going to be traffic going? And we have to make it there? Do we radio in a trucker? that's on his way just down that road. Like, I don't know how that would work, really. He's radio the trucker, I need help. Come save me. And they just come up and save you. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the escapes will be like. Outside of that, I think there's a lot more, but I just can't think of it right now. But I know I'm very excited. The poster is beautiful. The cover art for the game is just wow. I need to get me a poster as soon as I can. But yeah, I am super excited for Guns Texas Chain Saw Massacre game. I absolutely cannot wait. I love the trailer. I love the artwork. I love the asymmetrical concept. I mean, these guys slayed it with Friday the 13th. I love that game. It's so much fun to play. I am terrible at it. But, it's so much damn fun. Whether you're escaping, dying, whatever. It's just fun. So I know we're going to get the same amount of fun from Texas Chain Saw. I can't wait to play it. I'm very excited. Gun. I know you guys are going to kill it. And can't wait to run away from this guy. Played by Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder's playing Leatherface in this one. So, that's awesome. He doubled Leatherface in TCM 3 quite a bit, actually. So, basically, Kane's played every horror, of the big four, I guess, if you want to say, he's played Jason, he's playing Leatherface, both in this game and again in the movie, number 3. He did play Freddy, technically, at the end of Jason Goes to Hell. And, yeah, the only one he hasn't played is Michael. So maybe that'll happen someday, who knows. But, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it. And yeah, I will see you next time.